Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Bobby and I'm here on the Mustang Farm in beautiful Massachusetts. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the oddball cars that we have here in the junkyard. They are not Mustangs. Some of them are similar to Mustangs, but are not actually Mustangs. We have Capris, we have Falcons, we have Cougars, we have Thunderbirds, and even a Country Squire wagon. And I'm going to walk you around and show you every car that we have that is not a Mustang. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get to it. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm a former diesel mechanic turned junkyard entrepreneur. And I'm trying to turn this place into a successful business. So the very first car I'm going to show you is this 1982 or 81, somewhere around there, Mercury Capri. Actually, let me check the year out before I give you the wrong year. Let's see if it's on the door tag. It is a 79. Wow, was I wrong? Immaculate condition. Showroom. Perfectly restored. So this car is orange. It's got the 5-spoke grille. See if I can open the hood for you. It is a 2.3 liter, which is interesting. Strut towers are gone. Actually, they're not bad, but the frame rail underneath is pretty bad. It's got the hood vents. Has fenders on it. They're rotted, but I know people like to use these and put them on the Mustangs. You could theoretically cut this piece off and graft onto a Mustang fender if you want that wide body look. It's actually got a fairly complete interior. It's black. I like these seats. These seats are pretty sweet pattern. Too bad the front one's all messed up. The top and bottom and the rear. It's got a kind of a headliner. On the back. I guess if I looked at the tail panel, I would have known it was a 79 right away because those are the 79 taillights. I don't think there was any other years that had those taillights, but I could be wrong. I thought after 79 they went to the bubble back, but I'm not a Capri expert. I'm a Mustang guy. I should know more about these, but there are some guys that are diehard Capri guys, and this one's got a lot of parts on it. I mean, I guess it could be restored if you were insane, but I'm not insane, I don't think. So I'm not going to be restoring it anytime soon. So I'm going to sell some parts off of it. Next one we have is another 79 Capri. This one, I believe, is an RS because the dash used to be in it. I remember the RS logo was there unless somebody up-badged it. But this one I know is 79 because it's got the door handles are on the bottom. Those are like the pace car door panels, which are actually super rare as well. That one's cracked, but someone could probably use it for something. This is a 6-cylinder car. It has the V6 Cologne engine in it, which is made in Germany, actually. I gotta unpop the hood. Hold on. I don't know who closed it, or for what reason they closed it. Probably me. There is this. There it is. V6 Cologne. In all its glory. It's not early enough to have the aluminum front bumper. That would be pretty sweet. Hood is actually pretty rotted, but I don't know. I think I could fix it if I really wanted to. Also has the hood vents. This one had a big hood scoop on it. Must be the RS package. I'm pretty sure that's the only ones that had those hood scoops, but like I said, I'm not the biggest Capri expert. Yeah, rotted strut towers, pretty bad shape. The quarters are here on this one. Like I said, people like to cut them off and graft them onto the Mustangs. It's a pretty cool look. I think I want to do it to mine, actually. These quarters are pretty straight. You need to sand them down and paint them, get some surface rust on them, but you definitely could use them for that. It's pretty much the biggest reason this car is being kept around. It's also got a aftermarket sunroof, which is pretty disgusting. I don't know why people used to do that. Completely ruins the car, in my opinion. And last of the Fox body Capris, we have this 86 Capri RS, which has some badass hot rod flames on it. I'm sure whoever painted this car definitely was not having a midlife crisis. That's what it looks like to me. Engine is a boat anchor. It technically has strut towers. They're kind of Bluetooth. The front of the car is not existing. That's a Mustang fender that's sitting on there. That's actually a pretty mint fender it's got right here. Like I said, Capri fender, wide body, pretty mint. Has Corvette seats in it, which is an interesting decision by whoever owned this car before us. Yeah, I don't know what these seats are out of. They look like Corvette to me. Maybe a Pontiac Trans Am. I don't know. They're not forward seats. They don't belong in here. But they look like they might have been comfortable back in the day. This one had a bubble hatch on it, but I sold it. So it doesn't anymore. It's got a Mustang rear bumper on it, which is kind of weird. And we're sticking with the Fox bodies. Here we have a 1988 Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. Has lots of modifications on it. It was complete when it got here. It is not complete now. It has a big old turbo on it. It's Air Research 60 millimeter. It had all kinds of mods on it. A lot of those mods have been removed, but it's also missing a lot of the interior now. If these windows weren't duct taped up because somebody took the regulator, I would open the door and show it to you, but somebody also took the door latches, so I'm not opening it. But I'll give you a peer inside. Has the front seats, has the door panels. I do still have the dash for it. It's in the back of that Mustang right there. Sold the rear end out of it. That was a nice rear end it had. Sold that taillight right here. This taillight was pretty mint. These taillights actually worth a lot of money, but this one's cracked in the lens, so I haven't had anybody to buy it. But it's all there body panel wise. It has everything except for that front valance, and I have all the headlights for it too. This car is a good one. A lot of these Thunderbird Turbo Coupe parts are pretty desirable for this generation. Moving on now to some older cars. We have a Falcon right here. I think this one is a 63. I'm not a Falcon expert. I'm a Mustang guy, like I said. But we have this Falcon. I think it's a 63. It's got the sharper roofline here. I know the earlier ones have the rounded roofline. This one is actually got a lot of stuff here, but it's pretty rotted, I mean. But it's pretty much almost complete. It's a Futura as well, I'm pretty sure. Straight six. Somebody could definitely restore this one. This is not great, but it's a Falcon. Would be a lot of work, but this would be a pretty sweet gasser if somebody made something out of it. See the Futura badge on the back. Check out the other side for you. Trunk lid, it's in decent shape. Yeah, actually it is. I was doubting myself for a second. It's got all the glass and all the chrome. What more can you ask? Can you ask for maybe a passenger door that isn't completely screwed? If you were asking for that, I wouldn't have it for you. And the second Falcon and final Falcon is a 62 Falcon, I'm pretty sure. This one, a little less complete than the last one. As you can see, it's got no firewall in it anymore. But, again, it's really not the worst one to restore if you were going to restore one, I think. I mean, I'm used to seeing really, really bad Mustangs out here. So when I see something like this is like, yeah, you could fix this. But to a regular person who doesn't think like me, probably thinks this is like the biggest piece of junk they've ever seen. But it's got a lot of parts on it. Body panels are all there. This door is pretty destroyed, but It's got a red interior. Someone put like these crazy, again, maybe Corvette seats or something. I don't know why these people do this, but another wasp wants to kick me out of there. I don't know why they're out in droves today. I don't know what's going on. Let me get around the other side. Normally I just swat them away, but I'm not really paying attention right now because I'm trying to make a video. Yeah, so this one's got the window chrome. This door is actually not that bad. I mean, it's got some stuff on it. Is it like the best restoration candidate? Probably not, but you could fix it. Next up, we have a 71 Cougar convertible. This would have been a mean car back in this day. Can you imagine picking up ladies in this thing? Back in 1971, you would have been the man with your porno mustache. But this one, if you own it, you're probably not the man. You're probably me. But this has a big block in it, which maybe someone could work with. That's pretty much the reason it's here. Nothing else on here really makes me think it's like gold, but it does have front spinners on it, which I've heard are actually desirable from these. The doors on them look like just like the 1971 Mustang doors. I'm pretty sure they're the same. Got a lot of similarities. But this one is rotting into the ground. When we moved this car here, actually, we had it up on the fork loader, and it split in half, and it was sitting like a teepee right in this very spot. And we had to come over with the fork loader and drop it on it a few times to get it to flatten out like this. So this car, next time we move this car, we'll be getting moved to the scrapyard. That's where it will be going. But yeah, pretty fancy. 75 Cougar. Also has a big block, 351 Cleveland, I believe. See if I can get it. This one's in a little bit rougher shape. It's a smog motor, so nobody really wants this one. This car is pretty bad shape, but it's unique. I don't know much about these, to be honest with you. This is a little bit too late for the cars that I'm into. But as you can see, it's got this sweet green interior. I would kill for that if I was in 1975. See if I can get back here to show you the back. Pretty ugly, but it's a car. I mean, it's worth saving, I guess, because of the motor, same thing. But nobody really buys anything off this. Nobody really needs anything off this. This car it's a nothing car. I mean, you know, I've been out here all day, and I didn't notice this many wasps out here when I was out here earlier. But now it's getting later in the afternoon, and for whatever reason, they're all over me. Every car I look at, they're flying at me. Here we have a 1968, I believe, Cougar. Actually, would that be 68? I think so. Check the door tag. 9F, that's a 69. Also, would have been a pimpin' ride back in the day. This probably was actually like a secretary's car or something with that white rag top and stuff. But this thing, dude, if I could have this car with this color and white in pristine shape, like I said, I would drive that. It's hit in the front, probably one of the worst hit cars we have. But it does have some good parts on it. I think it's an XR7 as well. Yeah, it is. We got a decent trunk lid for it. Sweet cyan blue interior. But belongs in the junkyard. I don't think anybody's going to fix this one either. Nobody's lining up for this one. And here we have another Cougar. This one, let's see what year this one is. Oh, guess we don't get to find out. There's no door tags. I think this is a 68, I want to say, because it's smaller than that one over there. Or is it? Ah, this might be the same year, actually. What do you know? This has got to be the same year. That one looks bigger for some reason. And I know, just like the Mustangs, these got bigger as they went on, because these were based off the Mustang. They used to call them the poor man's Mustang back in the day. Someone was souping it up back in the day. It's got some kind of aftermarket ratchet shifter or something, and these weird 80s S10 seats or something. But this one, someone was hooning this around back in the day too. It's got the XL sticker on it. It looks like somebody really enjoyed this car before they dumped it here. The engine block. Someone came actually a couple weeks ago trying to get me to give them this engine to use to make a table. I said, come get it. They never came back. But it's got like, it looks like these pistons are aluminum for whatever reason. I don't know what they were doing with this thing. The water pump is also aluminum. It probably has a Fox body motor in it, I'm thinking. It's got some good parts on it. This fender is actually pretty mint. Let me show it to you. Yeah, it would be a good parts car for somebody who needed little odds and ends. Also an XR7. Beautiful. And here we have our 67 Country Squire wagon. I say 67 like that because I'm pretty sure that's what year it is. I think I looked one time, but I actually don't know for sure. Also not an expert in these. It's actually pretty bad shape. But country sedan. I think this thing is sweet. I would love, if I had unlimited money, I'd love to fix something like this and rip it around. Almost looks like the Griswold should be driving it. But we use her as storage, as you can see. There's all kinds of chrome in there. All kinds of stuff on top of it. This thing is heavy. The fork loader barely wants to move it. But the patina on it, beautiful. It's got no engine. But I think it was a big block at one time. It's a full frame vehicle. Who knows if the frame's good? The frame might be pretty good. But I love the stacked headlights on these. It almost looks like, what was it, a Galaxy that had those? I love that look. And last but not least, we have the 89 Grand Marquee Colony Park that the Wasps also are all over right now. I can see them. This car is a 5.0 non-HO. This is like more like the Griswold car, I would think. This car was trying to sell a whole at one time. It's really not, hasn't had any parts sold off of it. The gentleman we got it from seemed to think it was a highly desirable classic that should be restored. I don't know if I agree with that, but also would be a pretty sick, boring car to drive around. Had it for a couple of years. Nobody's been interested in it. Just kind of sat here, but I think it's kind of neat. Let me see if the Wasps will let me get in the interior over here. Checking for nests. Smells like a mouse hotel. I actually had this car running when one guy was going to come look at it. He wanted to use it as a Christmas parade, for a Christmas parade. He wanted to dress it up like the Griswold car, and he wanted to strap a Christmas tree to it and just drive it uptown one time and then scrap it. And he wanted to sit there and barter with me over delivery or something like that. He doesn't live far, but I didn't want to deliver it. And then it ended up just sitting here. It was, I won't tell you how much, but it was cheap money. It was like basically nothing. He was basically getting the car, and I don't know why he didn't buy it. Some honorable mentions include the box truck that we're using for storage. I think it's an 84 with a 351 Windsor in it. And my 86 SVO, which, yes, I said it was just non-Mustangs we were going to do in this video, but it's an oddball compared to some of the other ones, so I'll shout it out quick. And the Boss's 48 Dodge. And I did not include the cars in Rust Row in this video because I believe this deserves a video of its own. I wouldn't want to lump the legendary double-sided Hudson in with a random 75 Cougar. These cars are a little more special. That video will be coming soon. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, please, please like, comment, subscribe to my videos. It will really help me out. I'm trying to keep the dream alive. I'm trying to keep the Mustang Farm going. I need all the help I can get. And these videos, I hope they're going to help me. That's it for now. And you folks have a great day.